Hey there and welcome to our kitchen table video series. I'm the insurance guy sitting here at my kitchen table. Hey, they said the kitchen table insurance man is dead, but yet here I am talking about insurance, wearing this silly tie for those of you that feel a little bit more comfortable hearing about health insurance from a guy wearing a tie. So this thing right here is for you. Today we're going to talk about health insurance underwriting. Health insurance underwriting can be a pretty scary sounding phrase unless you know exactly what it involves and you prepare yourself for it. So this video will reveal the ins and outs of health insurance underwriting and will strive to leave you better prepared for the process in general. Now first let's draw a distinction between two different types of health insurance companies. On one end we have a guaranteed issue health insurance company, and on the other side we've got what we call a medically underwritten health insurance company. Now, a guaranteed issue health insurance company essentially means that your health history is not going to be a factor in setting the rates and eligibility for that healthcare plan. A medically underwritten health insurance company means that your health history will be a determining factor in setting the rates and your eligibility for coverage. Now in Michigan, which is where I'm based, the guaranteed issue health insurance company here is Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. But there are a number of other health insurance companies doing business here and in other states. You've got Aetna, United Healthcare, Humana, and many, many others, all offering personal individual health insurance options. But now let's talk briefly about pre-existing conditions, because that becomes a major sticking point with a lot of individuals shopping for personal health insurance. Now, just because an insurance company medically underwrites does not mean that they will decline coverage based on a pre-existing condition, although they may. Nor does it mean that they will impose a pre-existing condition limitation. For the most part, it simply means that your health history will be a determining factor in setting the rates and the eligibility. So if coverage is proposed and accepted by you, some insurance companies may impose a brief waiting period for pre-existing conditions, and other insurance companies may not impose a waiting period at all. If coverage is offered, and if the pre-existing condition was disclosed during the application process. Now, of course, there's going to be some situations where a pre-existing condition might be severe enough to cause a medically underwritten insurance company to deny coverage. And in those instances, an applicant would simply seek out coverage from a guaranteed issue company like Blue Cross Blue Shield. Now, keep in mind that the Patient Protection and Affordability Act was passed on March the 23rd. And that forbids imposing a pre-existing condition limitation on children under the age of 19. Now, if the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act continues to be what it is today, insurance companies in 2014 will not be allowed to impose pre-existing condition limitations on adults either. But of course, health insurance companies will always charge accordingly for those things, even if they are not allowed to forbid coverage. So they will gladly accept you as a member, but again, they will charge accordingly. Now, because guaranteed issue insurance companies are more inclusive, simply by virtue of the fact that they do not medically underwrite, they also tend to be more expensive. In general, they could be 15 to 25% more expensive than an insurance company that medically underwrites. So that's something to consider as well. You need to weigh the differences between the two. Fortunately, the quoting system that we use here on our website will provide you with options from multiple insurance companies, both guaranteed issue and medically underwritten. You will then be able to determine if the difference in cost is worth pursuing a medically underwritten insurance company or a guaranteed issue insurance company. Now, hopefully this video has at least provided you with some insight to help you make an informed decision and make your experience more productive during your personal health insurance shopping period. I appreciate you watching and listening and hope that you check us out at kitchentableguy.com. Thanks for watching.